I saw him, but I had to be on the show so I can come talk to y'all. He pulled up in the parking lot behind me. He pulled up behind me, and he said, "Mel, where are you going?" And I said, "I got to be on the radio at 12, and the Real Talk with Judy show, 98.3 FM." I said, "I got 1 minute to get in there, sir." He said, "Meet me at the corner store when you get off." I said, "Yes, sir, I promise." So I want to give that officer a shout out. I want to say thank you so very much for not giving me a ticket, and I hope you're listening. Okay, this is the Real Talk with Judy show, and I'm going to slow down. I'm going to slow down when I leave here. I promise I will not be going that fast. Now, I get to my introduction. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Real Talk with Judy show. So glad to have you on. I am Dr. Judy, your Real Talk hostess. So I want you to go ahead and call somebody, text them, let them know that we're on the air. And what we're going to do today, we're going to talk. Okay, I want us to talk. And you're going to call in, and we're going to have a discussion. And I want to acknowledge all of those who are responsible for me being on the show again. And that's to all of my executive sponsor, my husband, Superintendent Gerald Mandrell, and also my sister, Tanya Powell, up down there in Fort Lauderdale. Thank God for you, Tanya, for being a sponsor, a platinum sponsor. And I know some of y'all probably wonder what I'm doing. I'm getting this thing right. Okay. Also to Carolyn and Danette, thank y'all so very much. Hello, Shonda Davis. I'm going to get you back on here so we can talk about the Wish event. Thank you for tuning in. My husband is not here with me today, but I want to thank God for all of my sponsors. Hello, Evangelist Lotman. Glad to have you on. To all of my business partners, life changers, dream builders, K&D Creatives, Designs, and Marketing Solutions, Tawanda Davis Photography. Also, Miss D's Kitchen. Thank y'all for eating at Miss D's Kitchen. Y'all, she says so many people are coming, saying that they're heard it on the Real Talk with Judy show. I want to thank y'all so very much for patronizing her. She is one of my sponsors, and we're glad that you all are doing that. Also, the law officer Craig J. Brown, also Tony Homestyle Cooking, and to all of my partners, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for partnering with me. I greatly appreciate it. And if at any time you want to become a partner, or you want to sponsor a show, or you want to give to the Real Talk with Judy show, just go to my website at www.realtalkwithjudy.com. Just visit my website, and you can do that at any time. Hello, Cindy. Glad to you're on today. She's in Scotland. Thank you so very much. Also, I want you to subscribe to my Real Talk with to my YouTube channel, Real Talk with Judy live radio show. Okay, to view this show and other shows. So we want you to go ahead and do that. We're going to accept callers today. I want you to go ahead and prepare the number 850-205-1410, and we're gonna hopefully you on Facebook will be able to hear the callers as well as they're calling in. So we'll make sure that you can hear. We want you all to, we're going to have a good discussion today, okay? We're going to talk. And also to my producers, my advisors, my brother Chico, my sister Cindy, Doc D. Man, I tell you, awesome work he's doing in the city, and just this whole area, and not just this area, but all over. And I want to thank you so very much, Doc D, for what you give to us. And I believe today is Uncle Joe's birthday. I want to say happy birthday to you, Uncle Joe. He's such a inspiration and a mentor to so many of us. He gives us so many insight. I want to say thank you so very much. Yeah, it's your birthday, Uncle Joe, and we celebrate you. Yeah, he gave me a shout out last Tuesday and said that I'm going to be at the Slam Funk or somewhere in Alabama. The Funk Fest. So he said Pastor Judy was going. So y'all believe that if you want to. All right, I see you. All right, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna do a prayer, and I'm gonna give you some ground rules for calling in today. Okay, I am doing something that I'm opening up, but we're going to be in control of what's going on. So I'm going to pray. Father, we thank you for this time of talk. And you said that with all our getting, get an understanding. We want to talk today. We just want to talk with each other, just give our viewpoints and some insight on different things that's going on, and just have a family community talk. So that's what we're going to do today. And we ask you to be blessed. God, we ask you to be glorified, inspire someone, encourage someone. Yes. And so, God, we thank you. Amen. Hey, listen, y'all do me a favor and share this so more people can get on. I want you to go ahead and share. Just go ahead and share, so more people can get on it, because we're going to have a real good talk today. Let me give you some ground rules, okay? We're going to discuss some issues. We're going to discuss some issues and some concerns of people, perhaps. But this is the thing. You can call in. I welcome your call. I welcome your call. But it has to be positive, has to be encouraging, and etc. Okay? No one will be allowed to give negative, abusive responses, rude or disrespectful. Your opinion does not have to agree with me. It is okay. And we can agree and not fight, but we would not be rude and disrespectful. Okay, that's all I ask, is that we not be rude and disrespectful. We not call out anybody's names or try to throw shade on anybody. We're not doing that either. That is not what this is about. This is an opportunity to allow us to talk. Okay? Okay, great. Now that we got all that understood, the first thing I want to talk about is celebration. That's the first thing I want to talk about, celebration. And when I say celebration, I'm going to turn this up so make sure y'all can hear. But when I say celebration, what I'm talking about is just making sure, I want to make sure you all can hear. But when I talk about celebration, Romans 12:15 said, rejoice with those who rejoice and mourn with those who mourn. And so in celebrating, it seems like sometimes it's hard for others to celebrate others. But we got to get to the place where we can clap for somebody else. Okay, somebody else being honored, somebody else being rewarded, someone else doing some good things. We should be in a place of celebration. When we use, for instance, we got Pastor Clarence Jackson, Pastor Joe Davis. They just closed on new facilities, on their facilities. Man, it should be a big celebration by everybody. That's an increase in our community, an increase in the church. There's some more things that can be provided for. I mean, but sometimes we really have problems celebrating. And I don't understand why. Well, I guess I do, because when you look at Luke 15:21, when the prodigal son was gone, and then he came back, and the daddy said this. He said, the father said to his servant, quick, bring me the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and saddle on his feet. He said, bring the fatted calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. He was excited about his son coming home. But guess what? The oldest son, he didn't know what was going on. And when he found out what was going on, the Bible said this. He became angry and refused to go in. He refused to go in to celebrate with his brother. And that's how it is sometimes. Unfortunately, we won't celebrate others. We won't go in. We won't show up. We rather sit back and complain and find fault instead of just celebrating. Call me. Give me your comment. 850-205-1410. But you know that it's so much easier to celebrate with folks, just to rejoice when they're rejoicing. Man, I was looking at Facebook and I saw TNL on the cruise ship. I mean, different ones were taking pictures. Some of them said it was their first time going and all of that. I was excited for all of those people. It seemed like, I don't know how many people went, but it seemed like it was a whole lot of people who went. Y'all, that's celebration. You know, I mean, just celebrate when others got it. And I guess a lot of times you have to be raised like that. Yeah. Because if you can't celebrate your own family, it's going to be kind of hard to celebrate others. And we have people who can't even celebrate when their family make it. Woo! Ain't that real talk? Yeah, we have people, we have cousins and aunties who won't celebrate their other sister children. And I'm coming now, okay? We won't celebrate because we're jealous of Lucille children. Oh, they think they all that. No, they do not. They're just making it good. They're doing what they do. And we don't have to, it's so easy to celebrate somebody else. But no, we rather get up, throw shade at folks, and say, you ought not to do that. No, the reason why you ain't doing it because you ain't done it. And when it's time for you to be celebrated, man, it's a big party. I admire what Pastor Rudy Ferguson has done. I don't know if y'all saw it on the news, but the young man who decided he wanted to go to college, he went back, got his GED through the Frontline Project. That's Pastor Rudy Ferguson. All of us don't have to do GED programs. We got a good one right over there at the Dream Center. But we rather do other little things instead of celebrating with one another. It is so easy to celebrate others. When it ain't your time, it ain't your time. Sit back and clap. Sit back and cheer. Sit back and dance. It's not that hard, but that older son, instead of rejoicing with his brother, he went on out. He was angry. And we got a lot of people who try to camouflage, hear me what I'm telling you, camouflage that they're supporting you, but they can't ever show up on anything that you do. It shows you their heart. Something always come up. Something always happen. The flower bent over. You know. And so they start lying instead of just saying, I can't make it tonight. There's something, but they always want you to show up for them. Come on, y'all ain't going to talk to me now. I open up the station so y'all can talk to me. 85, and I'm going further now. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. Okay? I put it out there on Facebook. We're going to talk about it. Because one of the things that we have to understand, sometimes if you knew better, you'll do better. That's what I believe. That's what my mama say. My mama say, Judy, sometimes people just don't know to do better. Well, I want to help us do better. Okay? You don't have to be jealous. Celebrate. I'm serious. You see somebody doing well, just celebrate them. You see somebody, and so much is happening. People put a lot of stuff on Facebook, what they're doing. Clap for them. Clap for them. You don't have to throw out all this crazy stuff. Clap for the people who doing stuff. Yeah, you're not doing it. Pastor Claire Jackson right now, I believe, over at Destiny, man, they giving away thousands of food. 1,000 pounds of worth of food. I think Pastor, God, I just forgot his name, but he's one of the ones being honored as well, who does the children of parents in prison. He and his wife, man, they have a food celebration, and it's not for shows. The only people who think everybody, okay, let me hit you right, let me hit you hard, okay. Only people who always think people trying to show off are those who really show off. I got you. That's real talk. The only people who always find the fault with what others are doing, or who always think people are trying to show off, or who always think negative, that's because that's them. This is what the Bible says. To him that is pure, all things are pure. And to him that is negative, everything is negative. Okay? And so you can't think no more than what's in you. So if you think everybody's evil, it suggests to me, this is my opinion, Judy Mandrell's opinion, it suggests to me that you're evil. And that your underlying motive is always about you. It is so easy to celebrate with people. It really is. It is so easy to clap for others. It really is. It really is. It is okay. And change is okay. You don't always want to eat to no place that's why everybody's serving everything. McDonald's serving chicken. Linda serving hamburgers. They serving seafood. Why? Because they want to offer a variety of things to people. Huh? Yes. And so when we don't celebrate, and when we're always finding fault or always think we can do better, you know what that does? It breeds jealousy. And jealousy is as cruel as the grave. All right, y'all ain't coming on? Jealousy is birth. Jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Okay? It's hard. You can tell when people ain't celebrating you. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. They won't even help you blow out the candles. They won't even close your eyes while you make a wish on your birthday cake. They won't. I mean, come on, that's jealousy. And then they try to outdo you, but they don't know you didn't just get here. It took a while for you to get here. Okay? So come on, sisters and brothers, no more jealousy. All right, let's celebrate. No jealousy. I'm honest. No jealousy. We don't have to fight each other. We don't have to tear each other down. Another topic for this discussion I have on my flyer was keep it positive. This is what this means. You don't have to tear down another to make you look good. Because when you start tearing down other people, it really makes you look bad. And when you're always throwing off, it makes you look bad. My bishop told me something the other day, and I want us. That's it. Tiffany Fit Life. They won't even open their mouth to even say congratulations. I mean, come on, what does it take? Congratulations. And mean it from your heart. Mean it from your heart. Just mean it from your heart. My bishop told me the other day, he said, Judy, don't allow flesh to ever respond. Don't allow your flesh to respond. Then you have to make up for something that your flesh did, that it was not from the Spirit of God. Whew, that was powerful. Don't allow your flesh to respond. Then you have to make up time, y'all, from where your spirit is. We don't have time to make up. We don't have time to make up. Okay? We don't have time to make up. We got to redeem the time. Okay? We already lost too much time. I promise you, if I'm available, and sometimes I get tired, and so I can't go everywhere, you know. And so you say, well, Sister Judy, you show up a lot of places. These are the places I decided to show up to for those who always make sacrifices for me. And I want to help somebody. I want to help somebody. You don't have to go everywhere. No. 850-205-1410. Come on, talk to me. 850-205-1410. Man, I met so many people. We was at the prison Sunday, and I opened my mouth, and the lady said, "You're the lady on the radio." I'm like, yes. And she was there visiting somebody. She said, I forgot her name. She hugged me. She said, I listen every Tuesday at the hospital. Somebody heard my voice. They said, I listen every Tuesday. 98.3 is my favorite radio station. They said, I do not turn it off that station. And so, you know, and Dr. D and Miss Monique, that's what they want you to do. Not turn it off that station. Okay, so come on, caller, you're on the air. Thank you for calling.
Judy, man, Joel, the gift looks good on you.
What you say?
And you wear it well.
You're awesome. Who's this, Chaplain?
This is Suzette Lunan.
Suzette Lunan, how are you?
Taking it to the F power. Filled, untested.
I love it. I love it.
I love you too.
All right. Thank you so very much, Suzette. And thank you for always listening and always being encouraging.
Thank you, darling.
Yes. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Cynthia Holden. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing very well, Cindy. This is my sister all the way from Scotland.
I couldn't get through. I've been trying to call for about 20 minutes.
Really?
I've been trying to call. I didn't get through. Are we all on it? Calling at the same time?
That's what I said. Everybody must be calling at the same time. Cindy, what do you got to say about what I just said, about the celebration and the jealousy and not being negative toward people, but keeping it positive? What do you have to say about that?
I think that what happens to many people, many of us, I think that we work hard to have some self-belief about what we're doing and how we're doing it. In order to do that, many times a lot of people will have to put other people down or not celebrate there because it seems like it makes us look like less.
Oh.
It makes us look like less. I'm saying, wow, look what Dr. Judy's doing. Look at she's doing this. Oh, I'm thinking internally, well, I'm not doing that. And, you know, I should be doing that. Why am I not doing that? She's doing that. And I think that sometimes what we do for self-justification is we look for the negative in that person.
Okay.
And that's just, I guess, our survival, our personal survival, as far as pushing ourselves forward. And some people don't recognize that.
Okay.
And I think if I'm ever seeing something negative about anyone, then we all have moments.
Yeah.
You know, you have to stop and check yourself. And when I do it to myself, why am I saying that? Why am I feeling like that? You know, because
I love it.
we are not predisposed to a negative frame of mind. We have to create that.
Yes.
We're part of the Creator. We're part of God. So we're not predisposed to that. So we actually have to create that. Satan came and he created that in us.
Yes.
Or he doesn't create. That's a wrong way to say that.
Right.
Maybe he put it forward and we grasped it. Maybe.
Right.
But we're not predisposed for that. We're creatures of God. So we actually have to grab for it and take hold of it and have it take root inside of us. Okay. And the thing is, what we have to do is recognize that we have.
I love it.
I hate to say that because it sounds like, and what I know is black women. That's what I know. You know, intrinsically, I know black women.
Right.
And we have a tendency to say, you know what? Oh yes, I know. I call us the I know group. I know. You know this, yes, I know.
Yeah,
I know that.
exactly.
I always knew that.
Exactly.
It's difficult for us to learn things because we don't listen because we don't already know.
I agree.
You know, so I think we have to take a moment and stop. And you know what someone said to me, I don't want to keep it too long, someone said to me one time when we were talking about training, someone said, talking about doing things, training over and over again. You know, and I don't know where I heard this, it might have been you. Well, did you bathe today? Of course. Did you bathe yesterday? Of course. Did you bathe today? Why? If you bathed Wednesday, why don't you need to bathe Friday?
No, you ain't hear that from me.
It's a new day. There's new dirt. There's new stuff. So I keep bathing because I keep needing to clean.
Yes. Yes. No, you're right.
That's the thing about learning and developing. No matter what you hear, you're going to get something new from it every time.
I agree. I agree. Thank you so very much, Cindy. That was some powerful insight, some powerful words. And you can call back again because we're going to talk. I'm going to talk. No, it's okay because I'm going to bring up another subject in a moment. You may want to call back. It is perfectly okay. Thank you so very much, Cindy. Love you.
Thank you. Love you too. Bye-bye.
She made some very important points. And one of the things she said that sometimes, y'all, we don't even realize that we're being jealous. And so we have to stop and say, ask ourselves, why am I feeling that way? You know, we got to be honest with ourselves. Why am I feeling that way towards that person? What is it about that person that make me envious? Or make me want to belittle them? And or make me not clap? Or make me not dance or show up? A lot of time on my Facebook page, on different people, I'm doing standing ovations on different people. A lot of people I don't even know, but they put on there they have accomplished this or they have done that. I do a standing ovation, you know, because that's awesome. Jerry Humphreys feeding all of those people, I don't think that's a show off. I don't at all. He's showing that he has been blessed to help feed folks. And a lot of times he get that barbecue away free. He pulled that thing out. I don't think that's a show off. Man, I put a standing ovation. I don't have a truck and I can't grill like that, but I will give him some money because it helps support. I mean, you know, come on. I think that's what it's all about. And so when we have those moments within us, instead of allowing jealousy to be birthed, because this is what the devil does. He puts things in the atmosphere, okay? He put different spirits in the atmosphere. Somebody got to catch it. God worked through people, and so does the devil. And if it's not encouraging, if it's not uplifting, that's of the devil. No matter how you try to do it, that's of the devil. And we have to be so careful. I refuse to be used by him. Now, I've gone back and apologized to people because I snapped at them, or, I said, hey, look, I'm sorry. There was no cause for me to say that like that. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Okay? And you have to be so careful. And you got to, as Cindy was just saying, and the scripture just came to me, while we're trying to get the mote at somebody else eye, look at the beam in our own eye. We got to make sure that we're clear, So when you start feeling some kind of way, and I agree with her 100%, Cindy, I agree with you, that we're not free from being jealous ourselves. So when we see it coming up, we got to kill it in our own self. We got to kill this stuff. Okay, and celebrate your sisters and brothers. Celebrate them. It is perfectly okay. It is okay for me to celebrate with you. Okay, and if I can't dance like you, I can dance with you. Caller, you on the air. Thank you for calling the Real Talk with Judy show.
Hey, Dr. Judy, I just want to call and commend you for opening up the line for breaking some barriers. You might not believe what you're doing right now, but your words and voices is heard all around this nation. You're breaking some barriers, not only in homes, but in churches.
Wow.
You got responders and ourselves. You got people that are being busy, and they got to be willing to break the chain.
Yes.
The chain is being broke, but we say we holler out, we're a Christian, we doing what we're supposed to be doing for God, but we're trying to satisfy ourselves desires and not made the chains yet.
Yes.
You got to be willing to let chains break, and then you can get out of the envy part of yourself and not be jealous on it. God won't want us to be that way.
Not at all.
We'll never get a blessing by being jealous or envy.
Never. Never.
So
Never.
thank God for this opportunity that what you have just done. There's some people that want to call in for a shame of themselves.
Ooh.
So I thank God for you today.
Thank you so very much for calling. I greatly appreciate you. And I really felt led of the Lord to do this, y'all. So call in. Ain't no shame. 850-205-1410. When we know to do better, we do better. That's all. And I'm coming on here to help us. I'm not saying that I'm far from it. And I got everything under control. Paul said that after he has preached to others, he had to get under his body and bring it under subjection so he don't be a castaway. I'm not going to help you and not help me. Hear me, I want all of us to make it. That's no lie. I want every last one of us to make it. And so we don't have to be, and we don't need one church getting up talking about I'm the best church. You ain't the best church. You the best church where you at. Caller, you on the air.
Hello?
Hello, mama.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Good. I'm enjoying the show.
Thank you, mama.
I'm just calling in to tell you that you led on it.
Yes, ma'am.
Old Lucifer, see, he was in heaven, and he got jealous of the people reaching God.
That's right.
So that's when he had to throw him out of it.
He threw him out.
And you got to remember, people don't have the Holy Ghost. That's what they do. See, the Spirit of God has the really in a person. And you have to pray not to be jealous.
That's right, mama.
See, jealous is in you.
Uh-huh.
And you do a prayer, but you have to really crucify the jealous spirit.
That's right.
Jealousy is worse than witchcraft.
Yes, sir.
And it's cruel
Cool,
and
that's the grave.
Jealousy will kill you. A lot of people are dead today because
of jealousy.
Jealousy is in the home. You remember King Abel?
Yes, ma'am.
In the garden?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. It was called God accepted Abel's sacrifice, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Cain became angry.
Yes, ma'am.
Jealous of his brother Abel. So he killed him.
My.
And that was the first
Ooh.
Jealousy weighed and raped and famine. Children learn jealousy as a little age. Some of them are jealous and don't know they're jealous children, but Even the parents have to come in there and instill the little children. That's wrong.
That's right, Mama. Wow.
I'm really here because I did test people that have 2 or 3 children. And they can't give a child 3 years on the birthday party without giving the one 4 years on the birthday party.
That's right.
So you teach them that stuff. You need to tell the child, no, we celebrate this one this time and your birthday coming on well by you.
That's right.
You teach that when they're young, so when they go into the world and get on a job, the one lady had a PhD. She was very smart. But the man that was over all of us said to me one day, the reason she couldn't get jobs and stuff, she was so busy watching other people and what their salary was. And that means she stayed where she was. She could not work in the company, so busy watching other people.
My.
That's the reason you're employing God, because you're
watching other people.
Go ahead and do what God called you to do.
Oh, I love it.
Now the Spirit told me, and I'm calling this note. All these homeless people you see on the corner, I'm hungry. What you do, go to McDonald's and get a $5 whatever called meal. A meal where they get whatever they want from fries and the soda.
Uh-huh.
You get them out and then everybody go with some kind of track on that God loves you or something. Contact number to your church or wherever. And give it to them. Now, if they hungry, they're going to give them a McDonald's.
Now, you're right, Mama.
Now, if they're not hungry, that way you will really feed them.
I love it. Yes, ma'am.
God, but you do that.
Yes, ma'am.
God tell you, you just find yourself doing that. And you need help doing that after a while, because you have to keep on increasing every month. You find yourself getting more boxes and more boxes.
My.
Okay, God bless you to continue. Good subject. Love you.
Thank you, Mama. I love you. Y'all, that's where I get my wisdom from, for real. That's Mama Irma. She does not even play. But y'all, she says so many good things right there. Listen, sometimes the lady couldn't even, she had a PhD, but couldn't get a promotion because she's so busy worrying about other people's salary. Do what you have to do. You want to feed the homeless? Go get the $5 voucher from McDonald's, and I promise you, people will invest in what you're doing. You don't have to knock other people down, okay? We're just gonna go up. Prophet Pace, I saw you on here. Thank you, Felicia, Tamir, all of you all, Sister Brinson, all of you all that's on here. Thank y'all so very much for being on here. Robin, thank you. I'm so glad. That's my older sister. She's on here. Sister LaCora Johnson, thank you. Hansford, thank you. All of you all that's on here. Listen, call in 850-205-1410. This is what I want to talk about now. I need you to envision yourself from where you are. Okay? You don't have time to talk about anybody else. You got a vision. You got something that you got to do. You got something that you got to give away. You understand? And you know what? You could be doing the exact same. God can give you something that's the exact same thing like somebody else, but I promise you, he's going to add you to it. Okay, Doc D is, my God, man is professional in this thing. I just started 2 years ago. I talked to him. I let him give me advice. I let him tell me what he thinks. You know, he'll tell me what he thinks, even if I don't ask him. Because I asked him to help me produce this. I want to be good. I want to be able to bring you the best. But I can't go where I see if I can't get input from people who have already been there without thinking they trying to sabotage me. Okay, you got to know. I mean, I want what Doc D has. My brother calls me and my brother talks to me and he say, Judy, this and that. I like where you're going. I like what you're doing. You know, he said, keep it on this road. Uncle Joe Bullitt would call me and tell me. You know, he does. He bring me notes and he'll text me and say, good show today. I like where you're going, so forth and so on. That's what Greg James does, the exact same thing. I mean, and Greg James, y'all know, I mean, he comes on Friday. He could say, you know, I'm in competition with Judy, but he's not. I'm the only female, okay? And I'm not trying to be the next Joe Bullitt. I'm not trying to be the next Doc D or the next Greg James. I am Judy Mandrell. I am Dr. Judy, your Real Talk host of the Real Talk with Judy live radio show. And I'm Judy. And that's what I bring, and I dig within me. My mother said that we got jealousy in us. We do. We got all that stuff in us. That's why we have to crucify this flesh. Cain killed his brother. And y'all, we spend so much time trying to kill each other or make each other look bad. I'm going to tell you what, one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible is this. If a brother be overtaken in a fault, that's by sin, ye which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering your own self. Y'all, when it happened to us, we got a vision. We got dreams. We got things we want to, we got things we want to accomplish. Pastor Pace told me to be the only Judy Mandrell. We got things we want to accomplish. That's right, Pastor Streeter. We got things that we got to accomplish. You got too much in you to be jealous of anybody. Come on. He put gifts in all of us. Okay? So we're talking about this. Make your gift valuable on the earth. My mother used to tell us, my daddy said this, Judy, whatever you do, you be the best. You make sure that you're the best. You make sure you're giving your best. He says, study your craft. They told us that, study it, improve, listen, speak to those who've already done what you're doing. Speak to them. Ask them for wisdom. Ask them, run something by them before you just jump out there and do it. It might not be the time to do it. And they can tell, and hear me well, listen to me. And if they tell you it's not time, I don't believe they're telling you that because they don't want you to succeed. They're telling you that because they don't want you to fail. And so you got to be okay with it. That was something I brought to Doc D, and he said, nah, let's not do it like that. Maybe let's consider this and consider that. And guess what? I did like he said. And guess what? I'm 2 years in. It'll be 3 years November. Thousands and thousands of listeners, near and far. I'm not competing against anyone. I'm me. 850-205-1410. You got a gift. You have a gift. You have a gift. Brittany, I see you on here. Let me say something about Brittany. When she have those things, those empowerment sessions, those leadership empowerment sessions, I'm there. I missed the last 2 that they started back, but I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm in these women empowerment sessions at Florida State and that the county give and that the city does. You know why? I'm empowering me. I am a leader leading leaders. So I have to be able to give leaders greater things so they can become leaders too. I don't want any leader not to be a leader. 850-205-1410. Yes. We got to make that happen. I want you to look down within yourself. I want you to look down within yourself and see what it is God created you to do. I want you to write your vision book. Get your vision. Lisa Ward teach the vision board. I have Pastor Joe Davis and Bishop Wesley Pace. They have partnered with me in this leadership academy, and I got them because they got my heart, and they know what we want to produce for these people. We're birthing leaders, and you can't make people want what they don't want. But y'all, come on. And another thing we got to do. Okay, I'm keeping on moving because if we're going to do what God wants us to do, we got to be healthy. We don't have to have high blood pressure. I got it. I don't have to. Just got to lose weight. The devil ain't doing everything. All right, here we go now. I'm going. Okay. Bishop Pace, I'm gonna go back with that, prophet. I'm going to go back with that one. Write your dream. And don't be afraid, y'all. And don't say it's not me, okay? Don't say it's not me. Don't say it's not me. Or why me, God? I'm not capable. I'm not able. Do not do that to God. God got upset with Moses. God got upset. Well, what if they don't believe I sent you? What if they don't believe me? Well, I stutter. I do this. He said, shut up. Go get your brother Aaron, and he'll speak for you. Y'all, you got to come on. And let's be the people of God. There are some books out there which have not been written. We have a couple of people in our church who believe that God has called them to be prophets. Listen to this. This is what we told them. You're going to go sit under Prophet Del Pace. They got to have training. Thank you, Holy Ghost. You may have a dream. You may be gifted, but you got to be trained by someone wiser. Someone who's already done it. You have to be trained by that. You have to be trained by them. We're not going to sit somebody in our church. You call to be a prophet. You need to sit under a mature prophet and get some understanding of what your gift is. What does it mean to prophesy? Oh, I see you. No, you don't. Yeah, you see me. I'm standing right here before you. And sometimes it's not time to give that word. You got to be trained. You got to get the understanding. And those of you who are talking about your prophets, hear me. It's a cost to be a prophet. It costs you. Those who want a pastor, it costs to be pastors. Because everybody ain't going to like you if you're leading right. If you're telling the truth. If you're speaking the word of God right. Everybody ain't going to like you. And the Bible said, beware. If everybody speak well of you, everybody ain't going to like you for preaching the truth. Jesus didn't have a whole lot of friends. A lot of them people didn't like Jesus. They didn't like Elijah. 850-205-1410. 850-205-1410. Call in. I don't know, y'all. The line ain't busy, and not unless all y'all calling at the same time. They tell me the line busy. Y'all must be calling at the same time. Okay, everybody hang up. Call 850-205-1410. Yes. And then I want to get back with you. Before you just go out there and do something, count up the cost. Because sometimes we start too big. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Pastor Judy. This is Sister Barbara. I just want to say that I really have been encouraged of what you've been talking about today.
Yes, ma'am.
And this has really has blessed my heart. So thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. And I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you so very much, Sister Barbara. Keep me in your prayer and the show so we can continue to bless people. Caller, you're on the air.
Yes, pleasant good day to you. This is Bob Streeter in the great city of Tallahassee. Because you have a global audience and you're doing a fantastic job. You're really a sounding board that is needed today. And I just wanted to call and let you know that continue to do the great work that you're doing. You know, Dr. King said the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in the moment of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at the time of challenges and controversy. And the true neighbor will risk his position, his prestige, and even his life for the welfare of others. So I just wanted to send the accolades out to you and your husband. Both of you are on the clarion call of great leadership, not only for this city, but also for this nation. So continue with your global ministry and your global voice, and that you are literally transforming a lot of lives that you will not realize that you are. And to be in the same company with Doc D, you and hide cotton, as my grandmother used to say.
Thank you so very much.
I wanted to call in to encourage you and keep up the great work that you're doing. God bless you.
God bless you, Dr. Streeter. Greatly appreciated. I agree with you, too, that I am in high cotton sitting here with Dr. D, and I don't take it lightly. I don't take it lightly that I'm able to be poured into in this area of my life by Dr. D. I really don't. I don't take it lightly. Even Miss Monique, even her mother calls me from Washington. She from Washington. Even her mother called from Washington, and she tell me about my show and what and how she's blessed, and she prays for me. And so I don't take this lightly. I have so many people from so many places, black, white, old and young, male and female, who's calling, saying thank you. This is the Lord doing. I am on the front line, and I don't try to hide from it. This is when I want to speak to somebody else. You too should be on the front line and stop trying to hold back because people saying that you just want to be showy. Honey, do what you're supposed to do. Help where you're supposed to help. I mean, come on. Don't allow people to put you down. You know, a few minutes ago I was talking about my health because I want to be healthy. God is sending me all over the world. And I got to be healthy with this stuff. Okay? Tonight I'm going to Lake City to celebrate with Chief Agatha Gilmore. I am. And then Wednesday night, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Wednesday night I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Wednesday night I'm in Miami with my mom. Thursday night I'm doing a one-night revival in Fort Lauderdale. Tampa, one-night revival in Tampa. Saturday, my leadership workshop. Okay? And so I want to speak to all of us. Let's take care of our bodies better. You know, let's say, and I was talking with Dr. Austin and Sister Gerline and some at my church, because I don't eat all that crazy. I don't even like the taste of it. But what Danette McBride taught me was, if you have 2 pancakes, save one for later. Don't eat everything at one time. Okay, so we had to go to, Dr. D, this is funny. We had to go to Oviedo this weekend. So our chairman deacon wife rode with us. She's a little petite little girl. And she rode with me and my sister. You know Dr. Davis, she's a little petite little child. And then my goddaughter. Well, the deacon wife, Sister Camille, she ate about 9 different times. But she was eating little things. We stopped at Popeyes. I ate all my box one time. And I told her, I guess that's the difference. Little people eat all the time and little meals. But people like me, we just keep eating. Maybe not all the time, but we eat a lot at one time. And what I'm saying is, we have to, Chaplain Harris in my church is praying for me. Y'all, I got God, they know this, Chaplain Harris know. They got a lot of people who come to Gaston County Correctional Facility, but that's my church, and I let visiting people come in. Them women know. My 200 and some women who come to me, that's my church. And I love it. And God is doing a work in them. Some are being released. Some have gotten an early go. And guess what, y'all? So many of us go out there. And nobody's fighting each other. We're out there for the same reason. That is to empower and strengthen those women, build their faith, so when they are released, they will not return back to any correctional institute. And we all come out there. We're all out there. And none of us are fighting each other. Chaplain Harris, I just got a great idea. We're going to bring all the ministries out there one Sunday. All of us are going to come, and we're going to have a big shindig. Yes, that sounds good. Yes, and we all come at one time. We don't have to fight for anything. We need to be healthy. And one more thing, wealth. Let's save our monies. Let's save. Prophet Page, one of the saddest things I heard a kid say when his mother, he realized his mother had received her income tax. He said, "We're rich. We're about to go spend it all." And I said, "Well, then, son, you won't be rich no more. You can't spend it all." I said, "Won't you tell your mother, won't you suggest to your mom to go get you some life insurance? And she could start off with term, and she could put it in your name. And then when you get older, you can put it into a whole life. Or she can do a little bit of that now and save you some money. And when you get a certain age, you can have some money." Life insurance, what I need life insurance for? I said, because none of us know when we going to die, and we ain't going to do no GoFundMe for you, and we ain't lending your mama no money to bury you, because you said y'all rich. I know y'all think that's hard. Think that's hard, don't you? But take part of that $210 that you bought them tennis shoes, $180, and get some life insurance. They don't even, for children 18 and under, I believe it is, you do not have to have a medical exam. For $10 or $16 a month, you can get your child a $25,000 policy. And I don't know what the whole term is, but if you do a whole term, it costs just a little bit more. But what you would be doing is, it becomes a savings account, and it has a cash value. And so when they turn 18, or they turn 25, or they turn 30, or they become 30, age 30, then they have money already there. 850-205-1410. This is stuff that we were not taught as black people growing up. Hello? Come on. A lot of, and it's no negative whatever in growing up. It's just that investing a lot of the oh, man, I used to see this, especially when I went to Apalachicola. I didn't see it too much before a lot of that, but I really saw it in Apalachicola. There was an insurance man that used to come by and knock on people's door. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. There was an insurance man, and he came by and got that money from your mama or your grandmama. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. If I'm telling the truth, say you're telling the truth. Say I'm telling the truth. Okay? Y'all share this. Share this. I want y'all to share. Y'all share to everybody. Share to everybody. Just share. Okay? Just share. But this is what can happen. We're not in the insurance days anymore, or knocking on the door. I don't believe. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Okay? But this is what I'm saying. Get your children some insurance. Get some insurance on yourself. Invest somewhere. Find these people who are doing these financial planning and let them come with you. Call them up and ask them. No, there's a young lady who's working with us. Her name is April. Yeah, house calls. Yeah, her name is April. I think we have Tori Ford, who's also doing it. I think that's his name, Tori Ford. And then you have April. This girl is good. She's real good. Okay? Y'all get with these people. Call me. I can give you some there. Deacon Lance Ball at my church. Financial planner. We got others. You know? And the only thing we got to do is everybody come together. We got a lot of people here in the city. Everybody ain't going to go to you. Okay, here we go again. Everybody's not going to go to you. And it's okay. Bishop John Wesley Pace said something to me that I loved. He said that everybody's not going to have a mega church. Some of them who got mega church can't even mega their churches. Hello? Some of them even can't even talk to the pastor. They got too many people. That's why Jethro told Moses to put the people in company. Put the people in company. 50, 50, 50. You can't handle but so many people. And everybody around here trying to have, for what? So you can have bragging rights? So you can have bragging rights? But you still got people there sleeping around with everybody? We don't like that. We won't teach the truth. Sleeping around with everybody? You married, she married, and y'all slipping around to the hotel in Las Vegas? Shut up, Judy. Shut up, Judy. Shut up, Judy. Huh? Come on. You don't come home with your wife. You don't give your wife no time. You don't give your husband no time. You don't spend no time with your children. But you got met. Come on. And hear me. There's nothing wrong with having a mega church. Nothing. But make sure the people are being served and our motives are right. There's nothing wrong with having a 10-member church. Nothing wrong with that. Don't get mad at okay, I learned this from Mother Stella Starworth. Mother Stella Starworth said when you have events and you don't have a lot of members, don't ask the visitors to stand. People don't know who belongs to your church. I just help a small church. You got 10 people, invite people. Partner with someone. You got 10... Let me see who won't get mad. You got 10 people, you can't do what Pastor Clarence Jackson does. So why not partner with Pastor Clarence Jackson? Why not? I hope somebody got that. Don't be mad with me now. But if you do, I don't care, okay? I really don't. Okay, that's real talk. I really don't. What time is it? Let me go find my husband. I really don't. Oh, okay, I got just a few moments, okay? But the point of this is the point. If you got a daycare, my daycare capacity, I think, is 45. My daycare capacity is 45. But the lady that we talk to all the time, she's over growing room. They got daycares all around everywhere. But you know what she told us? She loves our excellence. She loves what we do. She loves our care and concern for our children. She loves it. My mom ran a daycare for 45 years. Know what my mom said? Judy, I'm proud of y'all. She wanted to make sure them teachers could get down on the floor with those children and look those children eye to eye. My mother said, make sure this is happening. Make sure your books are in order. Get this and happen. Make sure this happen. And she told us this, don't ever compete against another daycare. You give the people your best. My after school program, my summer camp can do 30 children. That's all I do, 30 children. You think I'm going to compete against Boys Town? Boys and Girls Club? You're crazy. I'm not. But I provide a good summer camp. I do. I have a great summer camp. We do reading, math, and we got room now. We're accepting applications. 850-692-3154. Get your kid and get your child enrolled. They will love it. I promise you. I got some that keep coming back. And then some leave. And it's okay. You can't get mad with people because they leave you. It don't mean they don't like you. Oh, man, I'm saying so much. It don't mean that they don't like you. Okay? And if they don't like you, it's okay. Do you know that some people don't eat at McDonald's? Do you think McDonald's going to close down? Heck no. They're going to keep being McDonald's all over the world. I'm getting ready to close. What's popping up all over Tallahassee? Bojangles. Guess who don't really like Bojangles? Well, I didn't. I didn't like Bojangles. The chicken was too hot. But I learned this from one of my little after-schoolers. I bought some Bojangles there. He put ketchup over that chicken. And I said, boy, why you cover the chicken with ketchup? He said, it's spicy. I said, so when you put ketchup on it, it's not spicy? He said, no. Guess what the sister did? I put ketchup on it. And guess what? Now I eat Bojangles. I sure do. Now I eat Bojangles. Okay? And y'all pray for me because I got to go meet this police officer. And I pray that he's not there. And I can't lie and say I forgot because I know that man got my tag. So, but God would be good. I would be happy if he ain't at that store. But I am going by that store. Don't think I'm not. Listen, I know that this has been a blessing to you. Only thing I wanted us to do, a lot of y'all didn't call in to talk. But a lot of what I really wanted to do was just encourage you. I want you to believe in you. I want you to believe in others. There's some good, yes, Tanya. There are some good people out there. And I want to say this as I'm closing. Everybody won't think like me. It don't mean that they're sinners. Okay? Everybody don't believe the same way I believe. It don't mean that they're sinners. We just have different belief. I like fried chicken, but I don't like it crispy. My husband likes crispy fried chicken. It don't mean either one of us are wrong. That's our preference. Okay? So let's just stop fighting over little stuff. I didn't get into some of the other stuff like the teachers carrying gun. Yeah, we got to pray. We really do. As I prepare to close the show, we got to pray for our world. They caught the young boy and killed him who shot at those two girls going to school this morning. They killed him. Man, 2 packages in FedEx blew up. We just got to pray. So all this stuff right here that I'm talking about, come on, let's celebrate each other. It took a long time to get here. We had somebody to come to our church, Dr. D, and I'm going to close. And they said, oh, I thought this was a Methodist church. So I'm sorry, Tom. I hear you on the radio, you're good, but I don't really like Pentecostal church. I said, we have Bethel, ME, with Reverend Julius McAllister, and we have New Mount Zion, ME, with Reverend Anton Elwood. I said, and there's some more around here, but why don't you try visiting one of them? And she said, well, I don't know where they are. I gave her the address to Bethel ME, and I gave her the address to New Mount Zion. And I told her, you will find something in one of those churches. She came back and visited us, and she said, thank you. Thank you. I think she ended up going to New Mount Zion. She said, thank you. But do you know what? She always visits us. She in a group of people. What about her coming to Life Changers? My concern was she's a young collegiate student looking for a church that she's familiar with. There's some Methodist churches in the city, and they're doing some great things for our city. Go to one of them. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Oh, man. Okay, I wish we could continue to talk. I just really want to pour into us. I sure do. I mean, I felt this. We need it. Everybody's needed. Every single person. We need it. Okay? I love you all so very much. I want to thank y'all for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Felicia, Robert, Tanya, everybody. Thank y'all. Listen, next Tuesday, this is what the show is going to be about. Dream Again. Special guest, Pastor Clarence Jackson, Pastor Joe Davis. Dream Again. Come visit me Sunday at Life Changers, 601 Mississippi Road, Tallahassee, Florida, 11 a.m. Listen, you have been listening to the Real Talk with Judy live show. I see you in the future, y'all, and we all look better than we do right now. That's Real Talk.
It's 738.3.
Thank y'all so very much. I'm going to stand up tonight. All right, thank y'all so very much for listening. Greatly appreciate y'all. All right, I'm out. I love you guys. Thank y'all. Ooh, my hair outside that. Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all be the best you can be, okay? Be you. Be you. Give us your best. I love you guys. Bye-bye.